Hey guys, I am Vayu and I'll be demoing you the Data Sentinel tool, which is a data quality assessment and transformation tool. Let's get started. So what you see in front of your screen is a data quality dashboard, which consists of summary of all the data quality jobs that we have run through our tool. It has the data quality score, the history, rows processed, dimension scoring, and the data quality scores of recently run datasets. The Data Sentinel tool comes inbuilt with 67 data quality assessment and transformation rules, out of which there are 43 data quality rules and 24 data transformation rules. Now, to do a data quality assessments, we need to set up our data assets. We need to set up a data source from which the data quality assessment can be done. The data source can be S3, AWS S3, Azure, SQL databases, Snowflake, Databricks. So you have to create the connection, you have to add those connection details. Then you need to also set up your output location. Output location is the one where your data quality reports that are generated after your assessment are stored. So you add those details. Then the third step will be to set up your data set, which are the tables for which you would want to run the data quality assessment. So you add those details, and finally you specify the rules on which your data set will be validated. So you go here. So either you can set up the data quality rules or the data transformation rules. So you mention the data quality rules here. So you choose from the pre-built list of rules, right? You can also create your own custom rules as well. Now let's run a data quality assessment job. So we'll be running this data quality, the demographic dataset validation job. Let's just quickly see what it has. So you have mentioned we are running it on the demographic dataset, and the rules will be that it expects the table row count to be equal to a certain number, except the column values to be unique, except a certain column to exist, except the column count to be between a particular range, right? So let's run this job. So if we run this job, it will take a few seconds for the job to run, and if the data is more, it might take more time. So let's wait for a couple of seconds. Let's refresh to see whether the job is done. So yeah, job is complete. Now we go to show history to see the data quality report. We go to show details. So we can see that out of the 7 jobs, 7 rules that we had run, 5 were successful and 2 failed. If we click on failed only, we can see which rules failed and we can inspect why they failed. Now that we have done our data quality assessment, it's time to clean our data so that the rules that have been failed do not fail the next time. So for that, we need to do the data transformation. So here we go to create, and we create a data transformation job. So we'll mention our source data set that needs to be cleaned. We choose a rule suite. We choose the target data set where our transformed data set will be stored, and then we create it. So let's run this population census dataset transformation. Let me quickly show you what it contains. So it is run on the population census dataset. The rule suite has 6 rules, which says to transform the null values of a particular column by their mean, to transform the table by adding a new column, by transforming null values by an input value that you mention, transform the table by renaming certain column names, right? So we will be running these 6 rules, and we'll be saving the result in cross verified database transform Vayu, which is a PostgreSQL database, right? So let's run this job. Again, it will take few seconds to run. Let's refresh to see if the job is completed. Yeah, it's complete. So we go to show history and we click on show report. So this shows that among the 6 rules, 5 passed and 1 was ignored. This last rule was ignored because we ran the same rule in the first time to transform null values for this column frequency second OCC, and we ran it again. It was ignored. So yeah, this was the demo for the Data Sentinel 2. Feel free to reach out to us, and thanks for watching.